Hey everybody, welcome back to house number 6 of season 2 of houses. So today, we're actually on a new world. I wanted to make my house worlds a little bit more organized. So I created this new world. Doesn't have much yet, obviously, but it will get more later on in the future when I remake a lot of the houses onto this world. As you can tell, I've already remade some of the houses from this season on here. They're not fully finished, but they're close. So today we're going to get started on a new house. So let's go over the materials that we are going to need. We are going to need sandstone, sand, acacia wood stairs, acacia wood slabs, quartz slabs, dark oak wood planks, cobblestone walls, and dark oak wood fences. Now I'm not too sure what color we're going to use for the windows yet, what kind of glass. But we are kind of going off this design a little bit, and what I mean by that is the color scheme. The house itself is not going to look anywhere near the same. Oh, also, we will need some stones. I'm happy I thought about that. And you might want to take out some stone slabs because we might need those as well. But I really do love the color scheme of this house, so I did want to kind of keep that kind of theme going. So how about we get started? So we're going to start over on the left side of the house. Now, I'm going to make this probably around like 10 to 15 blocks away from my sidewalk here. So what I'm going to do is probably start it right about here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to move it towards a 2 wide wall and stack it up about 5 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is what I'm going to go up to actually. Now we're going to make this into a perfect square, so a 2 by 2 square, just like that. So next, taking out your dark oak wood planks, come over 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're going to do is put in front and diagonal of that dark oak wood planks, add just a 1 tall pillar, just like that. Now come diagonal again forward, and make another 2 wide pillar, just like what we did over there. And this is actually going to be a 3-car garage house. So, and that's actually what I want when I get a house, and that's actually why we're making one. So what we're going to do is come over 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And basically we're going to stack this up to be 5 tall. So 3, 4, and 5. Now we want to do the same thing to the other garage door over here. So just stack it up, just like that. And then what you can do is connect the 2 pieces of sandstone together. And what I mean by that is the pillars basically, just connect them all. And boop, 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 make that pillar there, and we're good. Now on the right side of this here, you do want to make this 2 wide, so make sure you do that. So this is how big our garage is going to be. As you can tell, it's a pretty big garage, but I think we're actually going to enjoy it later on. So what we're going to do now is over here on the right side, we want to make this into a full 2 wide pillar, so a 2 by 2 square. And then on the 3rd block, so we're going to make 1 block come out, just like this. Now on this 3rd block, we're actually going to make a pillar going all the way up and probably stack it up maybe 20 blocks, just around there. Now we actually want to have it come back down on the side closest to the garage, and so it should be on this pillar here, which is what we want. Okay, so taking your sandstone, just have it come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, I think I missed one there. So we're actually going to have a 3 wide window. Now what you're going to do is I want you to take out your sand. Now your sand is actually going to be kind of like your base for the windows. Over here on some of these other windows, we used, maybe some quartz up here. We're not really going to do that for this house, at least not on the front. So what we're going to do is come back over, and we're going to make it stack over 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And then on the other side of that block, make another 2 wide pillar, just like this. Have it come back up and then come back down, and boom. So then take out your dark oak wood fence and stack it up 3 in the middle, and that's how tall our window is going to be. On top of that fence, you can add 2 layers of sandstone with another layer of sand on top of that, so on the 3rd block, and then just do the exact same thing over again. So 2, 3 with our fences, and we just stack it up again with our sandstone on top, and voila. Now all this excess stuff we can get rid of now. Now that we have the correct height for everything. So we're looking pretty good. So here's how the front of our house is going to look. That's it. I'm just kidding. That's not really it. We're not going to, just abandon it. So don't have to worry about that. So what I do want to do now, though, is I actually want to come back and make our front door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make our front door 1 block back from here, from this window that we just added, stack it all the way up. Now you're actually going to see kind of a theme here. So what I want you to do is we're going to start from the top this time, not from the bottom, so kind of working in reverse here. Come all the way across about 5 blocks again, just like this. What you're going to do is this window is going to be 2 wide, not 3. So it's going to be at the same height as the other one, so right here. But this time, like we said, make it 2 wide, not 3. And then stack it up on the other side of that window. Now, on the other side though, we do want it to be 2 wide just like that. Now, I know that sounds a little bit weird, but it will make things work a little bit better in the future when we get to the interior and things like that. So now what we can do is take out our stone, and we want to take out some cobblestone walls. So what we're going to do is have it come out 1, 2, 3, so it should be 2 blocks out from this window here, so just like that. Actually have it come out 3 blocks, and then stack it up on that last block once on top of the stone. Take out your cobblestone walls and just make a little wall here, and then on top of the stone here, stack it up 2 for the cobblestone walls, and then on top of that, add a full block of quartz, just like this. And then on the top part of that block, have it come over 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and that's using slabs. And then we can actually just make this connect with the house now. And this is where our front door is going to go. So hopefully that made sense to you guys. I know it might have seemed a little bit kind of weird to describe that, because it was very weird to actually kind of describe it. So basically, if we made everything right, our main entrance should be 3 wide, just like this. And that's why we actually had it extend out 1 more. And if you did want to make this a 3 wide window, you easily could. I'm not doing it though, because in the long run, I think it's going to look better and also add some variety to the house. So now, taking out our stone, we're going to stack up and have it come out about 3 blocks past this last piece of stone here. So just like that. And we're going to stack it up only to where the sand is for the second layer of window. We don't want to stack it up all the way, because this side of the house is not going to be the same height as all the other windows. And we actually might want to make it 1 block shorter, just like this. So I guess we could actually get working on the roof for this piece here. So what we're going to do is take out some actual acacia wood stairs and acacia wood slabs. Now this first block is going to be stair, just like this. You're not going to turn it, so just keep it the way it is. But then you want to have a layer of slab on top, and then have another layer of slab, and then just another layer of slab, just like that. And you should come up with a design like this. Now all this excess material and space right here, you can kind of just fill it in with full blocks if you so choose to. It is up to you what you want to do with that. And then for this here, we just fill this in with our stone. Just like this. Now when we get to the layer of stone right here, what I want you to do is take out your stone slabs, which is why I had you grab them, and put them there for our step up. And voila, now we have our front entrance, nice and simple, not too complicated. So there we go, and we have that now. So we basically have some of the house done. As you can tell, it's a pretty big house, but we're not even close to being done yet. So what we're going to do is come back over to the right side here, and we're going to stack this up 2 wide on the corner, and let's make it a perfect 2 by 2 square, just like that. Now, same kind of design here, to where you're going to use your sand. So what we're going to do is have our base layer be our sandstone. We're going to have it come over around maybe 5 to 6 blocks, you know, just kind of around there. Okay. So what you're going to do is we're going to make a 3 wide window right here. So let's add our sand. So 1, 2, 3. Let's come 2 wide on the windows, or on the corners again, just like this. And we are going to have our dark oak wood fence here in the center, stacked it up 3, with our sandstone on top of that. Now this is actually going to be a perfect point part of a roof. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear my cat in the background. Jax! He is just digging away at the litter box. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. It is very annoying. But okay, so let's move on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this again with our sand, and we're going to have it come over basically around maybe 6 to 7 blocks this time. Now these windows here are actually not going to be 3 wide, they're going to be 2. So same kind of design, just basically add 2 layers of sand like that. Come over 1 block, so you have a 1 block gap, and come over and make another 2 wide window. And then of course we want to have a 2 wide gap on the center, and then we just stack it up again. And so many messages right now. And perfect. We finished that off, you know, nice and simple. And then of course add in your top layers to kind of connect the windows together. You're just using sandstone for this, so not too complicated. So we're at around 10 minutes and 30, and we got this much done. Now, I know it doesn't seem like a lot because it really isn't, but you can kind of see how long your house is going to be, and it is going to be a little bit wider when we're finished, but not by much. So it is a pretty long house, as you can tell. So how about we get started until we get to around 15 minutes. So what we're going to do is come back over to the right side of this house, and we're going to have it come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what you're going to do is stack it up twice, and we're actually going to have the same design window again, but this one, it's still going to be a 2-wide window, but we want a 3-wide wall here on the corner, and then I want you to add the window. So it should go right there, and just stack up your window. Now on the other side of this window, we want it to be 2-wide, which you could make it 3 because we are going to be turning it a little bit. And just add in our little sandstone connectors. There we go. And now here's where we turn it. We're going to turn it to come out 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can just make this into a solid wall. You're not going to have any windows here. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we want to do. Oh, I need to put that there. That makes it look a little bit better. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we want to do for this part because we are running a little bit short on time here. We actually might call it quit for this part. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It is greatly appreciated. I will see you guys back tomorrow for part 2 of this house. So thank you, guys.